how long do you figure you have in that rubber suit if you were to submerge?
Well, so when I first bought that rubber suit, because I was pretty much broke, but there were certain things that I knew I had to get, and I bought the rubber suit. It was a Transport Canada immersion suit. It was just about as good as you could get, and my friend Joe, another ferry pilot, and we got them, and so Joe he had jumped into um, what's the lake up near Duluth there? Superior. He jumped into
Yeah.
Lake Superior in the wintertime, just as the ice was cracking, just to test it out. And you know, it's a very good suit. And so I don't know. I would figure perhaps if it was a reasonably calm sea, perhaps you could give yourself an hour or so. You know, perhaps. Now the reality is, Scott, and here's the acceptance part again. If you're in a 172 or something, and you're halfway between St. John's and Shannon, you're out of helicopter range, first of all. So no one's going to come and get you.
Yeah.
And the best you could hope for is as your dad's first officer's experience, that you can somehow find a ship or come down close to a ship in calm enough seas that they can pick you out of the water. This is assuming that you can survive the crash, of course. But the second best thing, and this was always the thing that I thought was more realistic, is perhaps something like a C-130 could pop on over and drop me a really big, lovely raft, and then I could jump into that and I could bob around on the Atlantic until someone came and found me and picked me up. That was in my mind. That was more realistic. And so the immersion suit was, for me, I hoped it would give me enough time to wait for that option to come along.